Amanda, got your email. Call me. Want to talk to you. You know, I'm not so sure that email is real. I feel like it's these lawyers that are trying to serve me. I mean, if that's the case, they're geniuses. Anyway, call me back. I'm not so sure it's real. We'll talk. Yeah. All right. Goodbye. Jen, Amanda. So, no bullshit, huh? Well, I still don't believe you. Have you talked to the Make-A-Wish Foundation people? Have you talked to her directly? What did she say? Not to sound ignorant, but what is Make-A-Wish Foundation? I mean, who is this Eva? Who is she? We need more information. Goodbye. Am I the only person she's coming here to see? I mean, I can't be the only person she's coming. I mean, they're flying her out here to see me, and I'm the only person she's here to see? I find that completely hard to believe. Help me out. Goodbye.
Because children are the mirrors of death, it is most tragic when they are living it. Being youthful in this ignorance, they lack the understanding to cry for their own tragedy. This makes their existence a paradox and more heartbreaking through their optimism.
When did Amanda enter your consciousness, and when and why did you decide, out of all the people in the world, many far more interesting, that Amanda's who you wanted to hang out with?
The first time I found out about Amanda, I think I was reading Gawker bashing her. That she said something anti-Semitic, and that from now on there's going to be a no Christians policy at your clubs.
Of course they know Amanda's Jewish.
I mean, all the stuff I read, I guess, is technically a fuck up, but it's not, because it's something that you build upon, or it's something that, like the one thing I read on the New York Times, the one quote that I remember that sort of stands out for what I think you were for me was they were talking about how you were getting sued, and you said, you know, I have a lot of pain or I have a lot of worries, but I have lawyers to deal with that. And I just love that so much because it's not consuming you. I think that's a huge thing.
That's why you were intrigued by me. You know what I mean?
I guess.
I fuck up all the time.
I had this period where I was really obsessed with like music from movies, and like they make the movie totally different, and they make like TV series and everything. It just sets the atmosphere, and I watched Blow, and that was one of my favorite sort of music movies, and so I looked her up, and hey, happened to be this one.
Same person?
Yeah, look at that.
What made you decide to finally just track her down?
I was telling her about it earlier. So I got Make-A-Wish Foundation. They asked me if, you know, I wanted a wish. And at first I was like, no, I'm not really that sick. Like, I don't have a problem with it. But then I sort of figured out it was a free trip, so I might as well. So I was like, okay, well, we'll go see Ellen, we'll go see her show, I guess we can meet her. And so they call me up and they're like, yeah, Ellen's gonna take 9 months. And I'm like, I don't think so. So I just decided to go for this. And I forgot about it too, because it was when I was 17, because you have to make your wish before you turn 18. So I was like, yeah, sure, I'll meet Amanda Demme, and they didn't know who it was, so I Googled the stuff. I'm like,
They're like, Amanda, who?
Make-A-Wish didn't know who she was?
No. They didn't ask me if I was sure of it, because I like, they asked me if there was something I wanted to do in LA. I'm like, hang out with Amanda? Like, what else do you do in LA, apparently?
Well, they have a protocol, which is Disneyland, Universal.
I don't want to go to Disneyland. I can't go on any fun rides with this thing. I mean, it's a bit of a waste of time for me.
Plus, I think it's a waste of time in general. When did you write this?
It was like 2 days before I came to LA, because
Amanda told me to bring a bunch of my writing, and I realized I didn't have a bunch. I barely have any. So I have this disease called pulmonary hypertension, and just out of a technicality, it's considered terminal just because there's no cure for it. What pulmonary hypertension is there are veins and arteries in your lungs, and every day, like, your body makes cells. But what's wrong with mine is it makes too much cells just for my lungs. And so I have a medication that's in me 24/7 that basically widens all my arteries and veins so I can breathe better.
What is the main disadvantage of that?
I get tired really easily.
Because you're not getting enough air through.
Yeah, exactly. So I found out technically that I had it when I was about 7. They did an operation, open heart surgery on me to fix the hole in my heart, and then they actually biopsied my lung and they found out that I had this disease. I was fine for about 10 years until I was 17. And then I started getting really sick. Like I couldn't walk very far. I'd walk 5 feet, I'd already get tired. So it's something that changed my life dramatically for the worst, and I sort of lost myself in that time.
Is that thing hard to sleep with?
No, I actually don't feel it.
So that
like
never
right now
comes
you can touch it, it does not hurt anything. It used to hurt a lot, like when I first got it. This, when I first got it in, couldn't walk for 2 weeks.
Really?
And the problem is you have to change it every 3 weeks.
Okay, lay down. Ah, do like the model shot. Okay. I'm gonna do the porn.
And what do you two do when you hang out? Do you listen?
Us two?
Yeah.
We took a bunch of pictures, which is awesome. We played with that Hasselblad, which I'm still obsessed with. That's what we did. It's so worth it.
You will or will not live. I don't understand. You're terminal. You're considered terminal? You're
Yeah, the question is when. And that they don't know.
You're going to be cursed now for the rest of your life with knowing that you could die at any point. But the reality is you'll probably live past everybody. And then you're going to be fucking 90 years old. And you're going to say, shit, man, all my friends are dead. Okay?
It's just me.
It's just me. I'm fucked. Okay? Because I've been planning that I was going to die, so I didn't hook up with anybody, but I fucked a lot of people because I used it as my ploy, but I didn't have a relationship with anybody because I didn't want them to get hurt. What do you think? Is that kind of how it's going to go down? But you're gonna have a lot of amazing experiences in the next 5 years.
Thank you.
I mean, forget about the medical history and all that stuff.
Are you getting that?
And all, whale and all that stuff.
Can you get that?
Wasn't life all about that?
I don't want you to feel sorry for me.
I have no pity for you.
Thank God.
You probably don't even need any more of that stuff. Maybe you grew out of it, like asthma. We need to find somebody to change the medicine back. that you like to see all the time. You like this hat?
Yeah, I like it.
It's a shorter brim.
I know. I actually like that better.
You like this one better?
Yeah.
You don't like the long brim?
I think I like this one just because you can see your face more.
The whole point is to not see my face.
I know you like that.
So what else do you feel like you got out of this whole thing?
I think I got a friend out of it.
You did get a friend out of it, for sure.
It is at 19 that I write this, and my tears come as a change only because I have begun to believe that my life is tragic, like people have told me to. They have apologized for my life, my current existence, and wished me change. I have never suffered change. I only say suffer because when I did change, it almost ruined me. My change occurred in that hospital, and I will explain it to you from the beginning.
Hey, Jen. Amanda. Well, I got served my papers. I met Ira. She's amazing. I really, really loved her. Anyway, thanks for making me do it. Call me later.